When you think of Hollywood, you think of beautiful young stars that are always thin. Well, you know, not all those stars were born thin. I've got a star today who's going to tell us how she was able to achieve her ultimate body weight. I have Leigh Taylor-Young. Hi, Leigh.
Hi, how are
Welcome.
you? Oh, thank you.
Gosh, so I
Happy to be
can't
here.
believe you were a little heavier at one time.
Well, I've had several bodies in this life.
Oh, I like that. Several bodies, yes.
I mean, I figure a long lifespan, we must be creative, and I was. In one particular case, I was on a movie in Spain, and I'd gained some weight, so
Yeah.
this is where I came.
And where
To
did you
see.
come to lose the weight?
Well, I came to see Dr. Howard Flax,
Okay.
who a girlfriend of mine had looked just so beautiful, and she'd lost a lot of weight, and seemed like a very healthy way, which was of great interest, very important to me. And so I came to see him, and it wasn't just the weight loss, it was the education.
Okay.
Because the education has been my maintenance since then, which had a lot to do with understanding fat, understanding the value of water, which of course our culture has adapted. I mean,
Yes.
we do drink a lot more water, but I had no idea exactly physiologically what it did to assist weight loss. So I learned some great keys, did the program with him, and achieved what I wanted to achieve, as well as achieve the education I wanted to achieve.
How much did you lose?
Well, I think about 15 pounds or maybe more, going on my way to losing more.
Yes.
And he kept saying, no, no, it's enough, it's enough.
Isn't that amazing?
And
A
as you
doctor
get
telling you to stop.
Yeah, what happened was what he had said, which was a metabolic excellence that I achieved, where I had so much energy and felt so incredible. I thought that old-fashioned concept that is totally inappropriate, which is more must be better.
Oh, yes.
And it wasn't, so I got myself too far down and then started not feeling well, and then I slowly pulled myself back up right where he much more approved of and where you can maintain.
Yes.
You go too low and it's the standard of our society.
Right.
And often of the business I'm in, and you get there and you think, oh well, I'll be more, but number one, is it healthy? But more importantly, can you maintain it?
Yes.
Can you live that life at that weight?
Can you maintain it? Have you been able to maintain it?
Yes, absolutely. Doesn't mean that you may not go up 3 or 4 pounds, which he talks about. You know, that life has some leeway, maybe 3, 4, maybe absolute max at 5. Then you recognize, well, you've got to start finding where you belong again. So I learned a lot about where my body likes to be.
Yes.
I also learned all the tools, if I go up the 3 pounds, how to right away catch it and bring it back down again, so that you have a mastery over the area. And it can really be a monkey on your back if you don't have that sense that you can, you know, control it.
So you're telling people at home, if you get on the right program, you can maintain that weight loss.
I would say educate yourself.
Okay.
And our society is very fortunate in that we have a high level of information, but discerning what information is good for you is a very important part of it. And I just knew, based on what I learned in the classes that Dr. Flax gave, it was the healthy information for me. So I'd say educate yourself, and I always go to drinking a lot of water and exercise, and then find the food program with the proper amount of, it's very basic, it's common sense, proper amount of protein and minerals and vegetables, and he can tell you ever so much more about the chemistry of his program.
Right. But how do you stay motivated? I mean, people at home are saying, that was great, you know, maybe I can't ever meet Dr. Flax, but what could I do and learn from Leigh that could help me at home start a program, stay with the program? What could you offer them for motivation?
What can I offer them for motivation?
Yes. Besides the fact that you're just a great role model. That's a really great fact
well,
right
thank
there.
you. First of all, I think you can't tell people the shoulds. You have to find them for yourself, you know. But feeling good. Life, a person is worth feeling healthy and good. But nobody out there is going to do it for us. We are the master of the ship. It always comes back to us. Dr. Flax is a guide. Who you find as a guide, it might be a great article that sort of rings your inner bell that I can achieve this. I would say make small goals, not huge goals, manageable goals. People have a tendency to go, well, I have 30 pounds to lose, bread and water for me. But the consciousness doesn't like that. It'll resist it and it'll rebel, and then you're in more trouble. So I call it long, slow distance.
Yes.
You go long, slow distance. You achieve a goal, maybe it's a 5-pound goal. then reevaluate the goal and put yourself on it again. If you have someone like Dr. Flax, his program, you see him once a week, you're weighed once a week, you don't get into this weighing craze. You know, he helps you balance yourself psychologically too. That's the other thing, is if you get too far out there, your body may not be catching up with your image. I think that's where anorexics get in trouble. There's more to it than just the physiology of a chemical proper program. It's how you think about yourself, how you feel about yourself. Again, he helps in those areas with proper things you can do to make yourself feel good about yourself in little ways, so they're achievable. Making them achievable is very important.
Great. So what's Leigh up to now?
Well, Leigh's up to making a movie in Canada for Columbia called Bliss, that, interestingly enough, my brother wrote and is directing his first film. And,
in the family.
In the family,
right.
Big time. So I'm doing that, and that's next week. So that's the most immediate thing I'm doing.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing with us today, because
You
we
let me talk.
learned a
How
lot.
nice of you.
Oh no, we learned a lot, and I'm sure at home they're motivated. They're going, you know, Leigh did it, I can do it. And
all of us can do it. I mean, honestly, I feel if I could do it, anybody could do it, because I had so much resistance.
Yes.
And you just slowly learn new ways of behavior. It takes a little while, and you've got to have a lot of love and patience for yourself.
Great. Thank you. We'll be right back with more Celebrity Health and Fitness.